Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Barney Hanley, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Terrence Jordan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays it 2.
Come on, Biggin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in, Maury Lucy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Maury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go. Lays off 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lee hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Jordan has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Fernando Tatis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fernando.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, O'Neill hits a little over the 270 mark. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Field has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here. That's a strike.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
We've got two.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Daniel Brito would be next.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Lewis Nicholson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Nichols.
Popped up, Jordan in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Plays the one here.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Swihart recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
3-0 now. Junior Lake waits on deck. Ah, 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. So coming to the plate, Junior Lake. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. In a liner.
Come on, ball, get on up. Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Johnny Field. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Oh, there we go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Lake is off at first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Wait for your pitch up there. All right, one time, right here.
High in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Brito. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Brito, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 78. He reached on a single in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Hard on the ground towards short. Optimus gloves it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. One and 1 to Franklin Barreto.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ryder Jones up next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, come on now. Come on.
Weaker down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now right back into this at bat.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay out of there.
And he fouls this one off. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Riding in once again, Maury Lucy. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now batting, second baseman, Benito.
Standing in now, Benito Batista, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Jones at second. Lucy on at first with nobody out.
There you go. Let it fly. Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Come on, guys. Let's go. Hey, one pitch right here. I'm out.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. At the plate, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. O'Neill on the move, but this will land untouched.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly.
0-1, here it comes. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Let it fly.
Rounded to the right. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fernando Tatis. He's
set and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
That's up.
Popped him up.
Pitch.
And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
Go, Rays. 1-1-1.
As this is bounced toward short. Barrett's got it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on now.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Let's do it, Ray. You can't find it. Be patient, huh?
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Let's go.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And the runner will get back standing.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. O'Neill, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Benintendi, the runner at 3rd. Bradley on at 2nd with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Lewis Nicholson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nicholson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Standing in, Willie Optimus. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Come on, now, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2. One out. We got one.
Takes this the other way to right. O'Neill is there, 2 down. Striding in, Junior Lake. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lake.
And that misses, ball one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Lapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Settling in now, Blake Swihart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Stay through. Let's go.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Standing in, Daniel Brito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swihart aboard here at first with nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Wait for a good one now.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Late has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded.
Hey, wait for your pitch up there, huh?
This is line to left. Lake is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Johnny Field. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Johnny Field.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Going out now.
Better. Come on.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And he got him. So digging in now, Ryder Jones. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Ryder Jones.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Schweihart finds it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Maury, Lucy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if they fare any better. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
No one better.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
To third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in, Terrence Jordan. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, no outs here.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bradley Jr.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line drive to center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Fastball in there for a called strike. No hits to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
All right, Tampa. No outs here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
Come on, baby. Speed up.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely.
Right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Field comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box now, Daniel Brito. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Daniel Brito.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a flare out to the left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I see you working, big guy.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Number 78 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Come on, guys, let's go. Gotta hold him. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Now in the box, Benito Batista. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. O'Neill moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Let's get it going, man.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get one to swing a bat at that pitch.
Brito from shallow center. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Yonny Chirinos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
The left fielder, Andrew.
He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Barreto gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Up, up.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Robertson is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
See it drive it. See it drive it. Strike.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, double him up right here.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Swing.
Pulled toward right center field. Lucy sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Terrence Jordan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Lewis Nicholson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Nicholson.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Here we go, guys.
2 balls and no strikes.
Come on, big guy.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, no one down here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Willie Optimus. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2-0 now.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Nobody here. Nobody.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Up next for the Rays, Johnny Field, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, way to drive that one. Nice rip.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tyler O'Neill.
From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Bradley on at first. Nobody out.
Good. No one better out there. Return now. No one better.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Lucy is after it, and no one will track it down.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here. Hey, keep it going, clutch up for us.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here we go.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. On the line, that's a base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Not to right right there.
The second baseman, Daniel.
Stepping in now, Daniel Brito, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, no one down here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Liner toward right center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Now pitching for
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Lake on the move. He's there and records the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Barreto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
One down.
Swing, and he pokes him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Nice trip. Let's go.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Hero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-0. Ty Burnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Leading off the inning, Ryder Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Right here. Be hit right here. Here we go.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Robbie Scott answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Up next for
So the
Tampa
batting
Bay,
order turns over
the
now
right
and
fielder,
set to go Maury Lucy. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Benito Batista. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's
The
not
second
looking too
baseman,
good for them right now, Matt.
Benito
They've got a significant hill to
Batista.
climb, but they've got to take it one bat. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Scott has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Up high in the air. Jones waits on it.
Got it, I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Terrence Jordan. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Here we go.
One out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Strike this guy out. Let's
Love
go.
the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off,
Striding in to start the 9th, Daniel Robertson, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, nobody on.
is skied into short left center. Barreto is calling for it.
That's fine. I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Fernando
The
Tatis.
designated hitter, Fernando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Come on, big guy. That's right. Wait for your pitch. Hey, plays it
Here it
first,
comes,
plays it
1-0.
first.
Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a
attention,
fastball,
please.
but it didn't matter.
Now,
He's their
for the
big
Red
dog
Sox.
for a reason, so he waited,
Number 57,
stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Chad Green comes
One
on
down
here
now.
looking to
One
get
down.
the final 2 outs and earn the save. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, speed up the drive.
Ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Striding into the box, Willie Optimus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey now, we got 2.
Up.
Popped him up. Swihart has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Boston Red Sox